What I mean, what's the
carrying a load that's too heavy for me. And nowhere to go, so I'm down on my knees. I'm trying to see the forest, but there's this one tree. Can't understand why I'm sinking so deep. Help me, help me. Won't you help my feet? Set my soul free. And let the bell in my heart ring. Oh, this is my right. This is my way. I need it. Yeah, I need it all.
I don't know, what's the thing to it? Yeah, but I did it I think yesterday, but I'm not sure how I want to call it. Probably tonight.
Right now, all the baby fathers, all the wives, everyone there. Yes.
I know they did.
Baby father, big up. Let me see the answer to the God-fearing people that once more. Ready, let's go. Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know, what's the...
What are you doing for Kevin from downtown?
I turned in my pick and see yesterday though. Yes. It's a different situation. I can't think about it.
What are you going to do for a leg control? On the way to Los Angeles, California.
I know if you play like up to Monday, you gotta have 10,000. Yeah.
One of the American Idol, Ruben Stutter. Singing all about being an angel, because I know everybody is an angel in their life, one and in a life. Right now, we just get mad, we just get crazy, and when we just play a mad song like this.
I know yesterday, but I have to the thing around anyway, so it won't.
For the listeners, here it goes. I walk the lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Yeah.
I know they got tomorrow at the stadium.
I'm again my selector Richard feeling to the wicked piece of entry. Yeah. And this one is national of the whole wide world. Check MTV for this one. All of Tone Crew, we want to say we don't know one here. Yeah.
I don't know. bother me. Bullshit. Get up on that ball. Shit. You know that hurricane coming, so it's really like gonna run. I don't know. I know going to Cincinnati that I don't know if it's in that direction. I think it's supposed to be going through North Carolina, but they said that it's not gonna hit all North Carolina, so it's only supposed to hit a couple of them. I know Greensboro is not supposed to get hit. I know High Point is getting hit. But sure. I know she had to evacuate that. Yeah, I have I might get you out of my party because I'm about to bring in somebody. Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to just leave and then I'm about to invite somebody.
What is up, bro, from Long Island right now? We are building. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's take this moment very seriously. What's up, Ps4?
What up, bro?
Oh, I'm on stream, so I don't. They'll hear me. I don't know if they hear you. I don't really give a damn what they hear. But no, I have. No, I have somebody yesterday who pulled that same shit. And I hit the block button. I'm very cutthroat. Hold on, I'm very cutthroat in friendships. And so, I'm that person got unfriended quick. And I don't know why, but I don't want to come across mean, but I'm not mean, I'm just very cutthroat with everything that I do. But I mean, what's going on with you and your Madden thing? I mean, like, yeah, like you gotta play ball again, right?
Oh, yeah.
What you think of, dude? So what do you think of him? You going, because the last game you was down, but then once you ain't type in chat no more, you was coming back up.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I'm trying to,
That's complete. It's Collins.
I think you would like Ike League. That one is restricted.
Alex Collins with his 2nd touchdown.
But, yeah, I don't, I be trying to type back everything, but I be like, shit, by the time I type, I might as well just say what I gotta say. I am on the whole initiative of, like, and it happens to everybody. It's not something, but, like, for example, I'm the type of person that's always on my phone. And so,
That's fielded in the end zone.
Well, unless it's you know, I go to sleep early, but unless it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I might not answer. But 9 times out of 10, I'm always on my phone. And so a lot of people that I communicate with are always on their phone. And so unless they at work or something, then I believe that my text messages was ignored. And so I personally speaking, I will block somebody for that. I do. Because I feel like if I text you, at least have the decency to respond. And it ain't like I don't. Oh shit! Damn. I personally speaking love to talk rather than text, because texting can become exhausting in itself. But no, I always set the boundaries and a lot of shit. Like I don't do that well. And so I know there were a couple people who see messages all the time and be like, well, I'll reply later. I was like, no, you reply later and you're never gonna hear you're never gonna see deliver again, because you're gonna be blocked, so it'll go through as a text message. So that's how petty I am. I don't think there's a podcast today for I don't think there's a podcast this week for regular league. I just think the podcast is for the OG league, which I'm pretty sure you would. I mean, I don't think you would last in there. I mean, you got guys like Bone in there. They would probably chew you apart. They don't like your type of gameplay, I guess. And so, how's college?
It's good, it's good.
Good.
Like, it's like everything's super easy, but it seems like I'm like drafting faster than other people, I guess, or like
Well, because a lot of people aren't used. And I always tell people this. For me, and I'm not sure how you went. You said you went to public school, so I'm shocked it actually is adapting to you. But I know in like private school, going from private school to college is a very easy transition. It's usually harder for the people who aren't used to like what the fuck type play was that? Aren't used to going to school or managing time, because you have a lot of people who in public school, and I say public school because there's mostly them, but private school too, who just don't want to go to school anymore. Now I know for me personally speaking, like, you know, I'll finish sooner here and there. Maybe I gotta give me time whenever I feel like it. But I stay busy, so I'm good. But no, college to me, and everybody has their own personal opinion, but college to me is an easy adjustment. I just think the worst thing for me my freshman year was going into a dorm and knowing that I have to sit in there with somebody. I felt more uncomfortable. I felt very uncomfortable about that. And so I would never stay on campus. I would always come back home, because I don't want to be responsible for nothing that happens. And I don't, if he might break a TV or he might come in drunk, late, whatever, I don't want none of that shit to reflect on who I was or who I am. And so do you live on campus, or what do you do? Okay. So if you need to go on campus, you could? I mean, like, if you needed to stay on campus, you have an actual house, or no? Okay. Yeah, I know they recommend people to stay on, campus, but fuck that, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. You got classes today? Oh, that's good. Did your professor show up? Because that's a common thing too. I know professors don't show up. They show up late, or they cancel class 5 minutes before class start. Sucks.
Yeah, my teacher showed up 5
So
minutes
we're right
late
back
today.
where we started.
The class
All
is
even as the kicks
so we showed
away.
up 5 minutes late. Yeah.
This will be taken
Well, that's good
short.
though. That means that you, because I'm saying the 50 minutes part good, because some classes can be way longer.
And now Baltimore gets set
Yeah,
to
than
take
50
the
minutes,
field.
and so
And right now they're saying,
that's a good
hey,
thing
let's get this
actually.
going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
That can be really, really bad. But that's good though, as long as college is coming along well.
Wait,
Play
today's,
fake
wait,
here
no,
on
no,
first
today's
down.
Wednesday. I thought
What
it
that
was
mean?
Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do have class.
Now
I
he'll
was
let
like,
it
hold
go
on.
deep left side. Into
Shit.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off
I
by
was also
David
looking at
Anderson.
that Tuesday.
And he's able to get it back here.
oh,
to the
yeah.
43
It's
yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug
It's
last week,
Wednesday.
3 interceptions. Not an
I'm
absolute
gonna-
disaster, but another one
Man, I
here
need
to
you to
start to
lose
get
a couple games in crew so that I can get in. Cause I don't. I'm gonna tell you, personally speaking, I'd rather go to Denver against Bill. I'd rather go to Denver against Sigma Ace than go. Right now, I would have to go to Jacksonville. I don't feel comfortable in that at all.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and
Yeah.
stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing
Yeah.
hoping to catch him off balance.
And he's going to get this inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be having a hard time against it. I'll be trying to, cause he just has. I don't know if it's quick. I don't know what it is. It's so quick. I was even watching Bo game the other day. Cause I find him actually a very, very good player. I'm not sure your personal opinion, but I find him a good player. Bo.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. You've seen better. But yeah, yeah, but he said nobody in crew has beaten him yet, and so his only loss was a sim. I thought somebody might have beat him.
Going deep here for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And then people are still doing this. People still doing that wide receiver's fake screenplay, but it's not working. I faked the guy off like 2 times yesterday off of that play.
When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as
Oh, I thought they did.
in any zone, and
I thought that was the last update. That's what people were saying.
just as we saw there.
That's what I saw on the last update. That people were saying that the thing is fixed.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, I heard they posted in the chat. They said it was fixed. That's why it's not working no more, because now your cornerbacks on the play, they don't go crazy. I thought when you was originally saying it, when I had played theirs, I thought you was just complaining. I didn't know what was going on, but I don't also know. I know a couple guys in my league was like, I didn't do it intentionally. And so I don't know if it's just a play. I know it does not pop up on coach suggestions, but I do know if you've used the play before, it'll pop up on recent or whatever. Yeah, so.
Will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain on the keeper.
Yeah, they had cleared it up a little bit on
Get to the line quickly.
they had cleared it up a little bit on when they was giving the update out, and so.
Going up top. They went for a big play.
Yeah, but I'll catch up with you. I'm about to play the rest of my game, then I'm getting off. Going to Cincy tonight. Yeah.
Every play caller sheet. They have
Alright.
5 or 6 plays per game.
So what I was saying yesterday was I had a flight to Cincy, which is going to be tomorrow morning. The problem with the flight though is a lot of flights are being canceled because of the hurricane. And so my best bet would be to just drive. It'll be a 6-7 hour drive, which is cool. I'm not really, if I can get up 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there by 9, or I'm thinking about leaving around 11. Which is why tonight's podcast is gonna be quite like dead for me, because I'm gonna try to get some rest. I really don't want to be up all night. And so I'm afraid that they may cancel my flight Thursday morning. So I'm just going to, I got my money back, and so what I'm just going to do is I will just drive over there. I'm just going to take a lot because I get a hotel now. And so yesterday I was up trying to like figure out what in the world to do because, I mean, by the time I get there, it's going to be morning time. There's a hotel not too far away from the stadium, but at the same time, it's like, damn. And then this hurricane is tearing up everything in its path, and so I'm hoping I don't get stuck over in Cincy, and I will be sick then. Yeah, God. I know I have a lot of things to do, but I'll get it done on my that should be good. But I'll catch up with you. Okay. Alright. Good dude.
On second down, Jackson. Staying on his feet. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. Missed. This will not go down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. No. Check. Patriot. Gone. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not good. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Play action. Now Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Hitchens able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Jackson now. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time third down play for the Ravens. 46 yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
Just keeping the play alive. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Jackson. Open man is Switzer complete. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
87 feet.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. 10. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. C.J. Mosley in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown. I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
They'll toss it to Hunt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes escaped it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. No, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And a 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Pass incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes to throw once more. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
And normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards. On first down, Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Mahomes now on first down. Incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and now it's 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Green 39! Green 39!
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He uncorks it for Snead. And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the run, this is Hunt. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Back to throw, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Reggie Ragland. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12.